Part 9, Special cases of functions. There are many special cases of function, but here we are going to see about the three special cases. So first one is an constant function, second one is an identity function, and third one is an real valued functions. So first we will see what is a constant functions. So when a function is called as a constant function, so whenever the range of f contains only one element, then we said the function is a constant functions. So for example, here we are having set of a contains a comma b comma c comma d. So how many elements are there? Four elements are there. Then the set b contain three elements. So 1 comma 2 comma 3. So the what is the function given here? A comma 3. So that is a is mapped to 3. Then b comma 3, that is b is mapped to 3, and c comma 3, that is c is mapped to 3, and d comma 3, that is d is mapped to 3. So the function is given here. So what has happened here? Each and every element in A is mapped to only one element, that is 3. So f of a equal to 3 and f of b, that is also 3, then f of c also 3, then f of d also 3. So that is each and every element in set A is mapped to only one element in b. So that means the function given here is called as a constant functions. So how can we write f of x equal to 3, where for all x belong to a and the c, that is the constant. So 3 belong to capital B. So for the constant function, how can we write the general term? F is the function from A to B, that is f of x equal to c. So for all x belong to capital A and c belong to capital B. So what is the c? C is here some fixed values. So that is belong to c. Next one is an identity functions. So from the name itself, it is clear that identity means same. So let us consider a set A, capital J, that should be the non-empty set. That means it will contain some element. Then the function is defined as f is the function from A to B. That is, if there is any set A, it is mapped to again the same set, that is A. Then we can define the function as f of x equal to x. For all x belong to A, then it is called as the identity function on A, and it is denoted by I suffix A. So for example, consider a set, that is capital A equal to x comma y comma z, that is the capital A contain three element. So what is the identity function? If there is a set A, that it should be mapped to the same set A. So that is, if there is a three element, again the another set is also having the three element, the same element, that is x comma y comma z. Then how can you write the f of x? F of x equal to x, that is x is mapped to x. Then f of y equal to y, that is y is mapped to y. Then f of z equal to z, that is z is mapped to z. How can you write the function in order pair? F equal to x comma x, that is x comma f of x, that is if x means f of x value is also x, if y means f of x value is also y, if z means f of x value is also z. So the function can be written as x comma x, y comma y, and z comma z. Then it is called as a identity function on a set A. Next one is a real valued functions. So when a function is called as a real valued function means whenever we find the range, that range should be the subset for the real numbers. So what is the real number? A number contains the natural number, whole number, integer, rational numbers, and irrational numbers. So all together are called as the real numbers. So that means the range, whatever I find, that should be the subset of the real number. So that can be written as f is the function from A to B. Then f of A is the subset of R. That is, f of A is a range. So range is the subset of R for all A belong to capital A.